Say, I bleed Dodger blue.
It's impossible to love anything as much as Tommy Lasorda loved the Dodgers.
When I die, I want my wife to put the Dodger home schedule on this tombstone. And when the people are in the cemetery visiting their loved ones, they'll say, let's go to Lasorda's grave to find out if the Dodgers are playing at home or on the road. Now that is pride in the organization that you work for.
Is it any wonder many called Tommy baseball's greatest ambassador?
If you don't love the game, you should go out and get a new job.
His managerial credits alone entrenched Lasorda's legacy in baseball, but it was his charisma and personality that will forever leave a mark on the game.
Tommy Lasorda is an incredible guy in the sense that there are about 2 or 3 or 4 Tommy Lasordas. There's a funny Tommy Lasorda.
He said Tom Lasorda is the finest manager he's ever played.
Tommy Lasorda who can be very mean.
I don't give a.
And there's also the Tommy Lasorda that can just send tears down your face.
Everybody works so hard all year long. I love them. This is the only place to be.
Tommy sure did love his players, all of them.
A person walked up to me, and a writer, and he said, Tommy, if you could pick anybody, if you could start a major league club and you could have the pick of anybody anywhere in the big leagues to start the team, who would you take? And I, without any hesitation, I said Eric Davis. I didn't even hesitate. I said Darryl Strawberry, Mike Scioscia, Gibson, Steve Garvey.
Lasorda always had a funny way of finding the spotlight.
Oh, look at this. They're going to bring him, what, a jacket?
No, it's a chest protector.
A chest protector.
And he had a unique relationship with umpires as well.
Did you give me any time to come out here? I mean, this is the World Series. You got to give me a little time.
You want the left-hander or the
Which one would you bring in, Dutch, if you were the manager of the club?
right-hander.
Well, I'm bringing in the left-hander. Well, what do you think I should do? Take him out or leave him in? All right, I'm going to take him in.
That's Tommy. I mean, there's only one Tommy Lasorda.
Tommy Lasorda, the artful Dodger, the Hall of Fame manager, and one of the game's most beloved characters, has passed away. In his 14 years as a left-handed pitcher, Tom Lasorda spent parts of 3 seasons in the majors, going 0-4 in 26 games with the Brooklyn Dodgers and Kansas City Athletics. Immediately following his playing career, Lasorda became a scout for the Dodgers, but it was in the dugout, not the stands, where Tommy longed to be. He was given that opportunity in 1965, becoming a minor league manager in the Dodgers organization.
Hey, check him out. Let's have some life now.
We all played for him in the minor leagues, so we were his father and son. He knew when to pat you on the back.
Attaboy, Peggy! Way to go! Hey!
But he also knew when to spank you, so to speak.
I'll tell you one, you ought to have your head examined.
Tommy, very outspoken.
Come on, big guy, let's go!
Very aggressive.
Come on, guys! Come on, Peggy!
Very good motivating young players.
When you leave the batter's box, you got to want 2. And on a double, you got to want a triple.
His love for the game is what I learned from Tommy. You know, tremendous passion for the game.
In '73, Lasorda took that eagerness to the big leagues, serving on Walter Alston's staff for 4 years. And of course, he did so with unbridled enthusiasm.
He may have struck Say out, but he will not get Russell out. Because I believe that you can hit this left-hander.
After the '76 season, Lasorda was named to replace Alston as skipper of the Dodgers.
This is the greatest day of my life in baseball. To be selected as the manager of an organization that I love so dearly.
It was a perfect match. Lasorda had his dream job, and the Dodgers had a field general with bottomless passion and positivity.
He was gifted with boundless enthusiasm. It is not phony. It is not fake.
I knew he was doomed! Oh, yeah!
Tommy's first act as manager was to convert the training room into his office. Lasorda ordered carpeting, a color TV, a sofa, and a beer dispenser. Anything he could do to lure in an audience. Tommy loved the attention. And of course, the food.
I'll throw lockers, but I will never, ever throw a particle of food away.
His loose style off the field translated into wins on the field, and Lasorda led the '81 Dodgers to a World Series championship.
The Dodgers are the 1981 champions of baseball.
Manager of the Year! Lasorda was named National League Manager of the Year in 1988 after leading an undermanned Dodger team against the Oakland A's in the World Series.
And with 2 out, you talk about a roll of the dice. This is it. High fly ball into right field. She is gone!
Nobody thought we could win the division. Nobody thought we could beat the Mighty Mets. Nobody thought we could beat the team who won 104 games. Nobody believes it.
After 1,599 career wins, all with the Dodgers, Lasorda stepped down as manager in 1996 to become vice president of the team. The following year, he was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility.
This is the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my lifetime. And I feel that it won't be too long that my mother will be shaking me and saying, "Wake up, Tommy. It's time to go to school. I am living a dream." Thank you.
Tommy Lasorda remained prominent in baseball for the rest of his life. Baseball has indeed lost one of its biggest personalities and greatest enthusiasts.
When I pass on, I want this on my tombstone. Dodger Stadium was his address, but every ballpark was his home. And he loved the game of baseball.